Welcome to our new podcast, The Watch Aficionado. I am the Watch Aficionado, and I want to welcome all you Watch Aficionados to this podcast. And today I have the amazing pleasure of having two very important people with me in the car, by the way. So we're recording this from the car on our way to a Red Bar event in Tampa. Mr. Alex Martinez, a.k.a.
Hello.
Collector.
I love that. I really do.
Right. We're going to use that.
I love that. Yeah.
And in the back, as I'm a Uber driver, Mr. Jonathan Hotchman, a.k.a. What are we calling you? What's your trade name? Do we have one?
No.
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 All right, we're going
to don't call me the horologist. Just don't do that.
The horologist.
Can we just shorten it? We can shorten it. We just call you a little whore.
I was going to say, well, unless you spell it with a W, then yes.
Oh, there goes the explicit warning.
We're shit out of luck now. So, Mr. W in the back, driving Miss Daisy. We're starting this podcast because we have a lot to say. We've always had a lot to say. So let me start off with a little about me. I've been in the watch business my entire life. And when I say my entire life, I came out of the womb already fixing watches.
I love it.
It's been a long ride. I've done everything in this industry that there is to do. I'm not done yet, but it's now. This is a new chapter. Podcasts. First time, first one of hopefully many.
And we decided to do it in a car, which I think it's actually pretty original. It has to be. I don't think anybody's done this. We were talking about this right before we started recording.
I don't think anybody's doing a podcast from a car. People are looking at us like, hey, with our mics in our hands.
I've seen worse.
Car with a soft top.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're in a Jeep Wrangler soft top. So pardon the noise. We'll try to clean it up, but no promises on that. So, boys, what are we going to talk about today?
Oh, how about the new RLX titanium Rolex?
RLX, a.k.a. Grade 5 titanium.
Yeah.
50 millimeters by 23 millimeters. I don't know, but...
I think that's the thing that not a lot of people realize. Everybody says, and everybody sees the specs and like, oh, it's 50. But you don't realize it's also 23 mil tall. It's not just big. It's
just big all around.
It's just big all around.
It is literally two Black Bay 58s, one
stacked
on top of another in thickness.
Yeah.
I would love to try it on.
Get your Flavor Flav action.
Just, maybe I'll hang it around my neck.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Belt buckle.
Belt buckle. For a skinny guy, I can pull a lot of things off.
Well, here's the thing. The Sub to me is one of the best watches you could own. It really is.
Agreed.
No dates. I'll even go as far as that new Redline Deep Sea that they came out with because it's a little bigger. It's all right. I'll even give that one a pass.
Yeah.
But who is this watch marketed to?
I don't know. You really got to be a big guy to wear that watch. I mean, for me, in the professional collection, if you offered me the James Cameron is my ultimate favorite.
Okay.
I love the dial.
That black to blue.
I love the gradient dial on that. I would wear that watch. Yeah. I don't know. It's me going back to our previous conversation before we started recording.
Yeah. So a little background on myself. I have every 5-digit reference sub and every 6-digit reference sub. And I could tell you that James Cameron wears a little top heavy.
It's a big watch.
Yeah. Again, a regular sub. 40 mil, which wears like a 42.
So if you're stuck on an island.
I'm stuck on an island.
Mr. Castaway.
Yeah, Mr. Castaway.
That would be your watch.
Yeah, and I'm going to open coconuts with it.
You probably could.
You probably could.
Stainless steel. Whack at the coconut with it. Start a fire with the sapphire crystal. I mean,
use it as a signal.
That's it.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr.
Well-
Hatchman?
Well, obviously, we know that we've all agreed that if you're going to be stuck on the island, or you know you will be stuck on the island, the correct watch to have is a Breitling Emergency so you can be rescued.
Well, thank you for
Agreed.
being logical.
Yes.
Yeah, thank
Yes.
you. In a made-up scenario, he's logical.
There's one of us has to be logical.
Exactly.
Uh,
No, the sad thing really about Rolex coming out with this watch as being their first titanium watch is that everybody would have loved to have that 42 millimeter prototype titanium Yachtmaster
Oh,
that they
yeah,
made,
yeah.
and if they would have made that as a production watch.
yeah.
Again, not that you could actually buy one at an AD, but that's the watch everybody would have wanted.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, that's
Live
okay.
recording.
The problem of modern technology. It's always
Yeah.
in the way. But that's the watch everybody would have wanted, and of course that's not what they did, because Rolex clearly doesn't want to make anything the clients actually want. Not that you can buy it anyways, but right.
Did
so
you
they
see
came
the
out-
photos of that Yachtmaster, the one you're saying?
Yes,
Absolutely beautiful.
correct.
Absolutely beautiful.
Agreed. But nothing that we'll ever get our hands on.
It's going to be hard. Well, first they have to release it.
Right.
First they have to release it.
And if they do release it, you'll be the first one to get it. The collector
Probably.
will be the first one
no.
to get it. His AD will definitely be calling him on that one.
I honestly think that that type of watch is so niche. Look what happened. Look what happened with this RLX, the 50 mil.
Yeah.
They priced it at $20-something thousand.
26.
26 grand.
$26,000.
Yeah, for a steel sub. What do you think is going to happen with this titanium Yachtmaster?
It'll be
They can't-
$26,000
That's
too.
as much as the new gold Yachtmasters that they released.
Agreed.
How much is that?
So,
24?
Since when
Do they care? Yeah.
did
yeah.
precious metals
Yeah, you're right.
become
No, you're right.
worth less than...
You're right. No, I blame
Well, that's
AP
been a
for
while.
that. I blame AP for that.
Well, wait,
Well,
wait.
yes,
That-
AP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been a while
Yeah.
because 1972, first Royal Oak, same thing, right?
Yeah.
The stainless steel Royal Oak in 1972 was the same retail price in Swiss francs as a dress gold Audemars Piguet.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
that's not necessarily a new phenomenon, but it is a new phenomenon for Rolex.
Look, Rolex is Rolex is Rolex. And what Rolex does, nobody else can do or get away with. And that's the problem. And as long as people keep paying for this shit,
Oh, the gray market? Yeah.
it's never going to stop.
yeah. Yeah.
The only way to
Yeah.
stop it is if everybody said, okay, you know what? Let's put the brakes on it.
Yeah.
We're not going to buy this crap anymore.
Well-
you know, it's look at a stainless steel Daytona. The retail price is $14,000.
15 now.
Okay,
Yeah,
15
the prices
now.
just went up.
Yeah, they just went
But
up.
Just went up.
There's
Yeah.
no reason why that watch on the secondary market is in the mid to high 30s.
Is that where it is now? Wow.
And 6 to 8 months ago, that watch was over 50.
Correct.
So the people that paid 50 for that watch are probably shooting themselves in the ass right now because, again, there's.
Do you think it'll get to that point again?
I think.
Was that the Rolex bubble bursting?
I think that was the bubble correcting itself. I don't
Okay.
think it was a burst.
It's still 3 times over retail.
It's still 3 times. Agreed. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But again, if people keep paying,
Yeah.
it's never going to stop.
Well, no, I mean, yes, that is crazy, but I mean, at least it wasn't the Nautilus and Royal Oak.
No.
That multiplier of like, you know, a $32,000
Oh,
watch retail
exponentially.
is
Yeah,
200,000.
exponentially. Yeah, that was
Correct.
I mean, that's just
Well, look at the Tiffany 5711. How much is it retail? 30?
30.
30?
30-ish.
What? Yeah. What was the last auction that one sold at? 3 point what?
No.
on.
Well, the
Come
one for
on.
charity was different.
The one for
charity
charity
one
No,
was
no, no,
like
no.
6 million.
I received an email about a week ago from a third party, a gray market dealer that has one, and they were asking 3.2 mil for it.
Yes, I know the
Yeah.
the gray market dealer you're speaking of.
Doesn't mean they'll get it.
It doesn't mean
Yes,
they'll
if
get
somebody wants to flex badly enough, they will.
it. Well, I would not spend. I think it was $3.3 million. He compared it to a condo in Miami.
Yeah.
That was the same price, and I think he referenced the which one would you rather have, this or this.
Well, the argument could also be that both will appreciate at the same amount.
Maybe.
How many are they making?
Well, supposedly they only made 170.
Okay.
There's only one condo.
Well, no, one condo, but in a whole building.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Right, but at
I
the
think
same
the whole damn building was 3.3 million. Not
Whoa,
the unit.
Oh, okay.
No, he was-
we're talking about different Miami Beach then.
Yeah, well, yeah. Ghetto
Right, but-
Miami versus real Miami.
But,
Yeah.
but more
Okay.
people are gonna want to live somewhere than have a watch, especially a mechanical one in the modern world, and also, you know,
You can't start the argument about how feasible it is to have a mechanical watch. We all have smartphones. We all know that's 10 times more accurate.
Oh,
than
way more than
yeah,
10.
Well,
Way more
yes,
than 10.
Thank you. But that's not the point why we wear these.
Exactly. It's passion. It's
It is.
love. It's mechanics.
Well,
it's-
I'm talking about just a comparison. I'm talking about
Oh,
just
yeah.
watches as in its own. I'm saying people are always going to want the apartment before they're going to want the watch.
Yeah, which I feel we completely shat on that poor architect that designed that apartment now.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
out of luck.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Agreed. Agreed.
Which is ironic because now in New York, the most expensive apartments are in the worst designed buildings.
Well, I think in New York, anything goes, and real estate will always be super strong
Yeah.
in a place like New York. And Miami, it's growing. It's getting there.
Yeah,
It's booming.
It's still New York, LA, then Miami.
Yes.
Miami is getting there, but they're not there yet.
It's not
We're
there
still,
But it will be.
yeah.
That's all right. Next time we have a Category 4 come by, Brickell's going to change his name to Atlantis. So
They do that whenever it rains for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it rains for 5
It
minutes.
doesn't
and
have to
floods.
be a cat
No,
4.
but I'm saying, but for permanently underwater.
Oh yeah, well,
Well, hopefully not. We started off the episode here, and we didn't even do a wristwatch check.
oh okay.
Shit, what are you wearing, my brother?
I am wearing my GMT2 BLRO, aka the Pepsi, aka the Unicorn, aka my everyday piece. I love this watch.
Nice.
I
That's a
love
nice
this
piece.
one. Thank you. Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Mr. Hotchman, what are you wearing back there?
To tell time, I'm using the cell phone. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No, I'm wearing a Seamaster. They're both shaking their heads at me. I'm wearing a Seamaster coaxial Aquaterra, what they call the Bumblebee, with the alternating yellow and black seconds hand.
It's not the golf one, right?
No.
No, the golf one's green.
Also, the Golf one, the titanium was like $60,000 retail. It was like cuckoo.
Oh, okay. But
Nice.
disregard.
Nice. Today I'm wearing a brand new 43.5 millimeter Omega Planet Ocean that my amazing wife bought for me for my 50th birthday.
I love that watch. I
And
absolutely
this
love that
is-
watch. That blue with the orange.
I have not taken this watch
Yeah.
off. It is running in a month plus. It's at 4 seconds fast
Oh, okay.
for this entire time.
Okay.
This is crazy. Unreal.
Yeah. That's that Meta certification, right?
Yes, this has
Oh, yeah, I know you guys can't see it, but the way that shimmers in the light.
that sun hitting
yeah.
it. Oh my god.
That's
is-
a beautiful piece.
That's
That
ceramic
That's
for
a
you.
beautiful piece. Yeah, that's a beautiful
That,
piece.
that is sexy
Yeah.
for sure. Love it. There's a lot
The
of
best
ceramic
part
on
about it, you can actually flip it and enjoy the movement as well.
Oh my god, yes. Another argument I have with the case back, and I tell everybody the same thing. Why doesn't Rolex put a sapphire crystal
Because
case
then
back?
it would look
Height.
like the Chinese versions
Height.
of Rolex.
Height.
There's nothing to look at. Is the answer.
their movements aren't that bad.
They're fucking ugly.
They're not that bad.
They're
Well, the older ones
They
are better.
could- they
the,
could
the older
be-
ones
yes,
are better.
yes.
Like
Yes.
the ones with the butterfly rotors and the 50 stuff.
No,
looks better,
he's
but-
saying a normal 32, 35.
No, but thickness. Honestly, the sapphire case backs
Yeah.
actually, for example,
They're not that bad.
The
they
sapphire-
could be finished a little bit
the
better.
sapphire
Yeah,
case
but-
back adds thickness for no
but,
reason.
yeah, it's-
That's what I'm saying. There's really, it's not decorated.
No, it still has a little bit of like perlage in some areas, but again, it's machine. It's not. I know. It's not hand. I know. We're gonna go through. I'm a Rolex fanboy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Look, I grew up in a household where my father is a Rolex watchmaker, and if you talked badly or you wore anything but a Rolex, you got a slap in the back of the head.
Guys,
I
does
like
anybody
it
want
already.
some rims?
I like them already.
What size is that?
24s?
40
50.
on
The
a Kia,
50s.
Yeah.
The 50s.
on a Kia Optima. See, this is cool doing this from the car.
Yeah.
I mean, we're sightseeing.
I should take a picture of that. So that way we can like
You can post it on the on the podcast.
People can see how ridiculous that thing looks.
As I am driving, somebody else needs to take the picture.
Yeah, well, obviously. Alex, are you closer?
Oh, really?
I can't. Yeah, I can. Well, no, I'm too far away.
Oh, we're really doing this, boys.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
we
absolutely.
gotta-
I
we
would do
gotta-
it, but
We got to
I have
capture it.
I have no clean shot.
We got to capture.
There you go.
Well, you took a picture of that? I thought you were going to take a picture of us.
No, he said the rims.
Oh.
No, a picture of us would make sense.
A picture of
what
us,
I
we're
was
going to do that
talking
as
about.
well, yes.
Yeah, all right, we'll do that as well.
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, hold on.
Not
see.
that anybody can see it because this is a podcast.
Oh, if they go to the website, when they click on the episode, they'll see our, 3 lovely mugs.
This will be one of many.
One of many. I like
Yes.
that.
The three of us will have to figure out how to do all this, but and in between, I'll throw one in solo, and we'll have to make it work. That's it.
Oh, remember Hannibal? We either find a way or make a way.
Agreed.
Yeah.
100%.
So going back to the deep sea challenge for a second, outside of the size and the price, the other ridiculous thing is because it's so massive. Even though they made it in titanium, I read it's something like 250 grams. So it's still a very heavy watch.
How many 8 balls is
So
that?
it kind of offsets the. Sorry.
What?
What? Like
Oh,
5?
Whoops. Okay.
Oh.
But it really offsets the whole point of making titanium. And now we know why they made it in titanium in that side, because if they would have made it in steel, it would have been heavier than like a platinum AP Rolex offshore chrono on the bracelet.
Or
basically,
more
in
because of
platinum.
the thickness.
Yeah.
And the monoblock case construction, that's got to be crazy.
Also, it has to be one of the first Rolexes in a very long time. They must have the giant spacer, because the movement's still standard,
Yeah, I don't think they did anything crazy with the movement.
Right, so...
But the question really is, who is this for? Who is really, nobody's going to that depth.
No.
So,
Invicta buyers that won the lottery.
Yes,
Yeah, but
but functionality-wise, who is going to use it for the purpose it was made for?
well, nobody.
None.
Nobody.
Well, now it's physically impossible.
Correct.
So I was looking. I was just quickly looking the other day when this came out, and the world record for diving is like something like 332 meters. And first of all, the guy's wearing like 4 oxygen tanks.
Yeah, that's
and again, that's
saturation
332
diving.
meters.
Yeah.
So automatically,
I feel like that's an Oris commercial waiting to happen.
but
Hey, you
but
never
Mariano's watch goes deeper than that automatically. So right there, you have a quote unquote standard Omega, right? Not even like a Ploprof or something specially made to go diving that can go deeper than any human being can naturally without a submarine. So
Well, in
Yes.
case something ever happens that you piss off the right person and you get fitted for cement shoes, at least now we know what time you went in.
And the watch will survive.
The watch will survive.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah.
You-
I don't know.
You're a goner at that
It's
point.
going to be a flex piece. That's what it
Yeah,
has. It's
yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
yeah.
it is. It has to be a flex piece. If you're really going to see that somebody wearing it, I don't know, maybe some roided out WWF wrestler. Well, not it was WWE now.
Who would get The Rock?
No, not
mean,
even. No,
who would
he
get
wears
this
what?
watch?
What do they wear? Panerais?
He wears Panerai.
Yeah.
But who would get this watch? Who is the AD going to call
No.
for this piece? Again, like you said, it's a flex piece.
Yeah.
Something comes in. Who knows? They might even call you.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. I declined.
You did not.
I did. I
Fucking
declined.
right.
I can't justify
Like,
that.
dude, I would
I
buy
can't.
it.
They
Call
did-
them
they
back.
They called me yesterday.
For that piece?
Scout's honor, yeah. Scout's honor.
And you said no. You didn't
said
tell me.
no.
You're telling me the day after?
Well, what do you want?
This is like the joke with the guy that's dying, and the doctor says, "Oh shit, I forgot to call you yesterday."
Yeah, 24 hours.
You got 24 hours to live. Damn.
Yeah, no, I can't see it in my collection. I wear my pieces.
I know you do.
All of a sudden, the Pelagos 39 in titanium seems like a phenomenal watch. Like even better than it looked like before when it came out, compared to this thing.
Well,
Right.
again, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Tudor is Rolex Skunk Works.
Yes,
It's that simple. It's that simple.
it is.
Wait in 5-7 years, they'll come out with a 40 mil version of that Pelagos.
Maybe.
It'll be a regular sub.
Maybe they won't wait that long.
Yeah. Well.
Well, again, Alex doesn't like me saying this because he's just like whatever. But the one saving grace about the deep sea challenge is that it has bevels in it.
You really like this.
I really well, bevels show more handwork and they look better, make the watch look better. So hopefully that actually trickles down into other Rolex models again.
In the
sports
future.
models, in the future, also having bevels again,
Right.
which would be nice.
That's a flawed argument from the beginning.
This is why I love the case on the Planet Ocean. It's
Yeah.
not a straight lug. It's not a bevel either. I don't even know what you would call this case.
Liar lugs.
But liar lugs.
Liar lugs. Liar
Like
lugs.
liar,
or
liar,
downturn.
pants on fire?
No, with a Y.
Liar with a Y.
Lyre.
Well, thank you
Or
for...
downturn lugs.
That sounds very old
See,
English.
when you think you know everything,
Oh, no.
you don't know
He's
shit.
No, this guy's a geek. No.
He's a walking
No,
encyclopedia.
No.
of
That,
what-
that, that would be
yes,
a
yes,
certain historian for Audemars Piguet would be the walking encyclopedia.
No, but dude, you don't give yourself enough credit. You really don't. You really should give yourself more credit.
All right. But yeah, no, I agree. The fact that they're not,
I just thought of something.
Tell me.
We could have a segment of this podcast, Stump John. We just
Oh,
well, of course
like-
you're going to be able. He's a watchmaker. Of course he's going to be able to stump me.
yeah, we're not talking about watches. We could be talking about other things too.
yeah. I got Lucille.
Okay. Oh my Lord, Lucille. This podcast has to be more than just about watches. I
Yeah,
know.
it's about everything.
I know it's the watch aficionado, but this could be anything. An aficionado of anything.
Yeah. The Jeep Diaries.
The Jeep Diaries. I like that. The
the
collector
Jeep
and the Jeep Diaries.
Well, so you already have two Argentinians in here, so that actually makes sense.
I know.
Although neither one of us is called Che.
No,
Wow.
but that could be
Wow.
a nickname. Now we're going down
Now
a
we're
different rabbit
going
hole.
we're going down a deep rabbit hole.
no,
That
no.
No.
Yeah,
It was
that-
just the title of
Yeah.
of the movie and the
Yeah.
book, not anything else.
Yeah, I don't think my heritage would appreciate that.
I don't think any of ours would appreciate that.
Yeah, nobody was praising him.
Yeah.
No.
The title of
No,
the thing.
nobody said that we were.
Anyway, changing the subject
Back
once
to
again.
watches.
Back to watches.
And apparently John's love of the RLX Deep Challenge.
Yeah, that case. You really like that case, don't you?
No, just the bevels. I like
Oh,
the fact
just
they put
the
bevels.
bevels.
Just
You know
the
what he's going
bevels.
to do? He's going to buy it. He's going to put it in the washer, see if it shrinks.
You mean Mr. Dryer, the tailor?
Yeah.
You never know. They might realize that they fucked up, and next year
won't.
They'll.
They won't. You know why? Because the Sprite is selling like hotcakes.
I know.
And that has to be...
Did they offer you that too?
Can we not, like...
I can, I'm gonna pull over and kick your ass out.
The only series I don't have is the Sky Dweller series.
Okay, is that
So-
something you want?
Yeah, he has one on the list.
Yes, but I don't know if it's... I don't know. It's one of those things that I love the fact that it's the most complicated Rolex movement
It is.
in, the last 40, 50 years?
Yeah, because the Daytona's not really a complication.
No. Zenith would definitely argue with you on that.
I would argue with myself on that.
I mean, no, but if you...
But what was that? What was the reference? Watch this, John. What was that reference number of that Rolex? That's a day date
And moon phase.
moon phase complication.
Yeah, so the triple calendar. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, so they made two
Told you.
versions at the same
I told you.
time. One was an oyster case and one was a non-oyster case. The oyster case was 36 millimeters. The non-oyster case was 38 millimeters. The oyster case is a reference 6062.
Sort of guy. You put a nickel in him and he goes
Jesus
on
Christ,
and
he's not
on
gonna
and on.
stop
Yeah.
there.
No,
All the
you
way
want
to
you
Tampa.
asking me? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The-
Keep going.
Yeah.
So the oyster case 6062 and the non-oyster case is 8171.
Okay, there you go.
And how many are in existence?
The stainless steel, they made 100 in the stainless steel oyster, and something like 33, 34 are known to the open markets. In other words, like, they've been through known dealers where we have the
Traded
serial
and-
numbers
yeah.
and everything.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You see?
I told you. I told you.
Killed it
Ah.
right there. That's why
Yeah,
we have
like-
them.
That's
And I'm not
really
even
the
not
only
that
reason
big-
we brought him.
That-
And I'm
that's
not the
right.
big
That's the only
Rolex
reason
fan
we brought
either.
him.
That's what's driving Ms. Daisy. He's in the back, and we're in the front.
Yep.
Nice.
So that movement, could you imagine that movement in a modern case?
It would probably end up in a Cellini,
Yeah, that's definitely a Cellini line.
which is
But
fine.
then they would have to bring the Cellini to be higher than their day-date line.
Agreed.
And I don't think they want to do that.
But Alex, your wrist can pull off the Sky Dweller no problem.
Yes, I can
Because it's a
see-
tall
I have an
watch.
8-inch wrist.
Because-
I
Right,
can
no,
see,
but it's a tall watch. I'm saying.
Yeah,
Not
and-
not the millimeter, just it is a
The
tall
height of
watch.
it, I
Yeah.
like
The height
it.
is a tall
I do
watch.
like it. The command, was it the command
Bezel.
The bezel. That's amazing. I love that. The fact that they incorporated, a functioning movement stuff into the
I agree.
into a Jubilee
it's
fluted bezel.
fantastic.
It's amazing.
I
It's
see
absolutely amazing.
a stainless Jubilee bracelet with blue dial on your wrist right now. I can just picture
Yeah,
it right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
If you're gonna get one.
yeah. It would
that's the
definitely be
one.
the blue.
Ah.
It would definitely be the blue.
Which, actually, if you think about it, for all the shit, people in general give to Rolex, at least they came up with a system and are not using case correctors like it's 1857.
Well, guys,
Yes.
you have to understand, Rolex has invented a lot of stuff throughout the years.
Oh, I know.
People don't give them credit. Oh, they don't do anything. I'm like, they
They do a
invented
lot.
the automatic movement.
No.
No, okay, sorry. They perfected it and they
Yes.
popularized it. They brought the date function. You see, I can't correct this guy. They
He's gonna
brought the
correct
date
you.
function. I hope so. They brought the date function. They brought the oyster case. Stuff we take for granted.
Yes, all from a non-profit organization.
Yeah, charity. Charity.
great.
Air quotes.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I give them a lot of credit.
Yeah. So does the Swedish government. The Swiss government.
Yes, that they don't have to report a damn thing, so nobody knows how
And
much they make, how
Yep.
many watches they make, how much money they
Yep.
make. Nobody knows anything.
no, and
They're Wonka. They're Wonka.
Yes.
So
John, you
watches
would
are
be like
made
an
by
Oompa
Oompa
Loompa.
Loompas.
John
Yeah.
John would totally be an Oompa Loompa for them. Can you sing?
We already had this conversation. No.
Huh? Not even a shower diva?
I can see, yes, he's a shower
He's a
diva.
shower diva.
Yep. He is. I think we all are. My wife says that all
Oh,
the
yeah.
time. I hear her screaming in the shower, but then she can't sing.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's all good.
That's fine. But yeah, I like the Sky Dweller. I think that series is next. And then I want to go into the precious metal series.
Nice.
So
I'm sure you'll be getting those calls once you let your AD know that you are interested in that.
well, they know.
Oh, they know.
John and I sat down and we redid my my ROI.
Okay.
And we
I
went
got
to
it.
an event, so we saw him the other day.
Oh, so yes, I was going to ask you guys if you went to the event.
We did.
We did. Yeah.
How was it?
Amazing.
Nice.
very good.
Amazing. I have to say, I really have to applaud FX and everybody there at UN, Ulysse Nardin. They pull all the stops.
Yep.
Yeah. Non-stop liquor. That's where you get me. Just non-stop
course.
liquor. You keep feeding me. We're gonna buy watches.
Of course you're going to. Did you
Yeah.
buy a watch?
Maybe.
He bought a watch.
No, but somebody did buy the watch on
He
display.
bought it off of me. Some other guy
Really?
bought it off of me. Yeah.
No way.
Well, they had number 1 and number 2 there. My lucky number is 34, so I wanted number 34 anyways.
Okay.
So I have to wait for it to be built. It's not a big.
So they
but
had
it's
number
of-
one and number 2, and you
yeah.
didn't take number 1?
No, it was sold by the time I got there.
Oh.
They offered me number 2.
You're not number 2.
No, I'm
No.
not. I'm no one's
I'm
number
either
2.
number 1.
Yeah, that
or
would have
I'm
been
not.
interesting. Well,
Wait,
the cool thing is, it came with a paddleboard.
Like a giant, massive
8 foot
wood
tall paddleboard.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, bag,
Wow.
paddle. It was weird because I'm a big guy. Could you imagine me?
You could still
in
paddleboard.
Key Biscayne?
Or Brickell when it
No,
floods.
there'll be sirens coming like
Oh
like
my
Lolita
God.
escapes Miami Aquarium. Come on.
Somebody call 911. Jesus.
Again, or Brickell when it floods.
Yeah. Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
So
No,
But
honestly,
it was cool. It was a great event.
and they were very very explanatory. So they brought like some very very like heavy duty pieces in terms of like complications.
Oh,
so they
the
brought their
minute
two
repeater, automaton.
Jacquemart minute repeaters.
Yeah. Not
One-
the erotics.
not the erotics.
Not the erotics.
Not
Series,
erotics,
no,
no.
no.
So one is essentially like a jazz band.
Okay.
And then depending on how it does, like the guy plays the piano, doesn't play the piano. Depending, so some of the Jacquemarts turn on or off depending what time it is.
Yeah.
And then they also had another one which was just it's just people
Two guys hitting an anvil.
hanging like hammers,
Like
they're
irons, like blacksmiths.
I love UN.
Yeah.
They're
they-
just
yeah.
really at the top of their game.
Yeah.
Manufacturing, their marketing could be, a little better, but
Well,
it's all good.
well, you could hire a couple people from Apple for marketing for that.
Oh Lord, they need something.
Yeah. But that was a great event.
Nice.
Yeah,
Speaking
that
of
was
feeding you, we are headed somewhere that's absolutely fantastic.
Okay. Well, remember I'm vegan and kosher.
Well, then I will drop you off somewhere else. We had an event at this place last month, and the food was absolutely phenomenal.
Awesome.
It's an Italian place. I love this place. You're
I'm in.
really going to like this.
I'm in.
You're really going to like
I mean,
this.
well, I could argue that through the transitive property, I am a vegetarian. My
Well,
food has eaten nothing but grass.
I'm sure I'll find you something vegetarian when we get to this
Yeah,
Italian place.
Could you imagine telling an Italian grandmother, I don't eat meat? It's like that scene from My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah,
What do you mean you don't eat no meat? It's okay, I make lamb.
Well, years ago, my ex always said not to give my son meat on a Friday. So, okay, we had chicken. And she would scream at me, but that's meat. No, meat is
It's
meat.
red meat, yeah.
I am Argentinian.
Yeah.
To me, meat
Yeah, it's red meat.
is red meat.
Yeah.
Anything else, that's not meat.
Yeah, nobody in Argentina thinks that chicken is meat. It's
Of course
chicken.
not. Chicken
It's
is not
chicken.
meat.
It's chicken.
Yeah. Is
Not
it of
even-
the sea?
Okay. Chickens can swim. Don't worry about it. It's all good. They can't fly, but they can swim. But that's where we're going for food-wise tonight. The
I'm in.
gnocchi, the
Yeah.
gnocchi's fantastic, by the way.
Oh, okay.
The gnocchi, the bread.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Oh.
I'm a sucker for bread.
Okay. No veal parm?
They have veal parm.
Okay, cool.
The
No, I
chicken
think it's only
parm
chicken
is
Nothing like
great.
a baby cow.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No, but I don't think they have chicken parm. I don't think they have veal.
The first time that John and I went, I had this. It was like a hangover food, something you would eat
Yeah.
after your drink. It had ossobuco, pasta, and it had a hard-boiled egg in it.
Okay.
You eat that shit when you're hung the fuck over and you need to get over it, you order that.
Just in case it doesn't have enough calories, let's add an egg. It's awesome. I'm in.
Calories, schmalories.
I'm in. Do I look like the type of person that counts calories?
Yes.
Okay, I
This
don't-
girlish figure?
Yes, you have a sexy girlish figure.
Woo!
You are
Woo!
damn sexy.
Yeah. Forget six-pack. I got like
Wait.
3 of those.
Yeah, I have two kegs.
Which explains the whole kosher, vegan, gluten-free diet that he has.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Right, it's coming through out of his pores.
Yeah, that's why I radiate.
Radiate all this grease. That's just my natural glow. What else we got going on in the watch world? Did anything come out this week other than Rolex's insanity?
The increased Rolex prices, which are an average of 5% more than they used to be,
Well,
and it's the second price increase this year.
there's inflation.
Yeah, I thought that happened during like January, February. The
It
price
did.
increase.
Now
did.
it happened again.
It did.
It just happened again.
It is what it is.
I-
Nobody can buy their crap anyway, so price increase or no price increase.
See, I don't believe that's true because they're still coming out with the same number of watches.
I agree.
It's just demand that's gone
But
up.
They're just not selling. You walk into an AD and you can try one on, but you can't buy it unless
those
it's
fake
you.
cases.
Unless
those
it's
fake.
you.
Oh,
Right.
please.
Well,
Those
here's
fake
the thing, though. You have to consider that essentially you have, for the most part, the Middle East and Asia, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, forget about the billionaires. There's such a small percentage of people that don't count. But in about 20 years,
That's a good movie, Crazy Rich Asians.
20
I saw it.
Yeah.
over 20 million millionaires popped out of the woodwork. People that were not millionaires became millionaires. Them and their families. So all of a sudden, you have tons of people in Asia and the Middle East buying luxury goods because now they can afford them. So the demand went skyrocketing.
I'm gonna have some hate. Rolex is not luxury.
It's really not.
It's not. I love Rolex. It's not luxury.
It's entry luxury.
Okay, what's luxury
What-
to you?
To me,
In
Yeah.
watches or in general?
Trinity.
It. Okay, that was off to left field somewhere.
A Holy Trinity. Any piece from there, that would be luxury.
I agree.
Okay, fine. We'll call that luxury. So ultra luxury would be
A
what?
Grubel.
Grubel or
MB&F.
MB&F. Oh God, MB&F.
Aviani Halter, Romain
Max,
Gautier,
if
that
you're
level.
listening,
Yeah, please.
Max, we love you.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says.
Well, they'll say good things anyways.
Of course.
and
Max is an
obviously-
awesome
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
And
That'd
obviously
be
everybody's
awesome.
favorite-
3 Mads. Like if he sends us a couple Mads.
Everybody's favorite,
Which
Richard
is?
Mill.
No,
Jesus Christ.
no. See, that's something. See, Richard Mill hired Apple marketing people.
Of course. Well, Look, I'm going to give him credit. That was fucking genius.
Oh yeah,
Oh, totally.
yeah.
That's it. Do we need to stop?
For what?
I don't know. Keep going?
Yeah, unless you
All
want to
right.
buy a rug.
No, I don't want to buy a rug. That dude just started...
Only if you get a special deal.
Okay, here we go.
No. It's I'm thinking of my time spent in Jerusalem.
Oh, the
Where everything
bargaining.
they want to make you a deal. It's all
The
Come here, my
bargaining.
friend, and make you a special deal.
Merchandising.
Exactly.
Spaceballs, the lunchbox.
Lord. Speaking of lunchbox and movies, I don't know. I'm going to throw the movies in there. Any good movies lately? I haven't seen any good ones.
Oh, I can't remember the title, but I did see a good movie made for adults, not an adult movie. Do not go there. About like the mob in Chicago. That's good for Alex because he used to live there. And about a tailor. Like the whole thing happens in a tailor shop, but it's good for in other words, it's not a Marvel movie. It's not a superhero movie. It's a movie made for adults. It's a
But you
big
don't
movie.
remember the title.
Are you talking about the Kingsman?
It
No,
sounds like
that's-
Kingsman.
that's also a
it's like a
cartoon movie.
Chicago version of Kingsman.
No, it's not a Chicago version of Kingsman.
Well, maybe
It's
we should
Kingsman.
start
The
that.
outfit, the outfit.
It's
It's called The
Kingsman
Outfit.
with
It's called The Outfit. The Outfit.
with violin cases.
The
Called The Outfit.
The outfit.
Yes.
Yeah, if we
The whole
start a
thing happens
movie,
in the tailor shop.
it'll be
Yeah. You know what? I want to see the menu.
2 Jews and a Cuban.
There you go. I'm in.
I was
How's
going to say 2
that?
Jews and a Mexican, but
No,
that
God.
just
Oh no,
that's
no.
an insult.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah. It was. Yeah.
it's okay. We're equal.
I'm an equal opportunity hater.
Yeah. I love everybody.
I hate everybody.
But Alex hates everybody equally.
I do hate everybody equally.
That's
though.
good as
Yeah.
long as you're consistent.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
And now the Kia is driving against traffic.
And his 42-inch wheels.
Yep. I mean, but he's taking way too long. In other words, if he's doing what you're doing, you do it quickly.
Yeah.
Of course, you do it quickly. You don't just hang
We
out
are not doing anything illegal. Don't worry about
at
it.
all.
We are actually going the speed limit.
Um,
Everything is fine. No open containers.
no, it's fine.
Well,
It's
that we
a
don't
dotted
have. No, that
line.
we
You're
don't have.
legally allowed to do that. If it's solid, then you have a problem. Dotted is fine.
Thank you, DMV.
He's like Ask Jeeves.
I know. That's
Yeah.
he's like
I'm just saying, but it's has nobody read the handbook? I remember reading it.
There's a handbook.
a handbook.
Yeah, the DMV one.
Yeah, when I was 17 when I got my
yeah,
license.
30 years ago.
Psh, hey, whoa, I'm not that old.
Actually, the New York DMV book says driving is a privilege, not a right. It can be taken away.
And how do you
Everybody
know that
says
the new
that.
DMV manual says that? You just got your license?
No, but
I
that's the
would
last one I
totally
read.
card him for cigarettes, just so you know.
Well,
Pardon?
I
yeah,
would card you for cigarettes.
I would card him for a lot of things. He
Yeah.
looks like he's 17.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. He's actually older than me.
He's got that Ferris Bueller look today,
Bueller.
right? Bueller.
Oh, that was a gorgeous Ferrari.
was a
Oh, man.
But I've been.
Until it launched out
yeah,
the back.
that was a kit car,
It
though,
was a kit
right?
car.
That had to have been a kit, right?
By the way, but I have been
wait,
in
you're
a
going to
real
tell
one.
us who made the kit? Who made the kit?
I don't know who made the kit.
Oh.
But I have been in a real one.
Real California?
A real 250 GT long wheelbase California, yes,
Yeah.
in red.
Wow.
Did they put it in reverse to lower the miles?
Yeah.
Would that work?
No.
Would that really
No,
work?
it doesn't work that way. You have to hand crank it and open it. Yeah, no.
Oh, now he's a mechanic too.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I
You
like
know,
cars.
I know you love cars. I wish I knew like this much about cars the way you do. And watches, and I mean,
Well, watches, you know more. Again, you're a watchmaker, so when you get to some
Well.
technical stuff, obviously you're gonna.
I
can't.
see a watch from the inside out, not the other way around. So this is why it took me so long.
Do you sing like watchmaker, make me a watch?
No. I definitely don't do that.
Hey, let me stereotype.
Gee, yeah, do it.
That was awesome. No, that was.
Yes.
But
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
being a watchmaker, I actually hate being on the bench. For me, the joy comes from the knowledge that I have and sharing that knowledge with people. And I think if you don't know what's on the inside of a watch, you really can't talk about a watch.
Agreed.
I think you need to know what's on
Agreed.
the inside.
Agreed. At least appreciate.
Appreciate. Get the basics.
Yeah.
So if you guys want any watch knowledge, hit me up at the Watch Aficionado on Instagram. I can always answer any questions you have.
Now that's a plug. That's a good plug.
Well, that's my own plug.
I like that. I like
it's
that.
my plug.
Yeah.
What's your handle on IG?
It's Alex Martinez 0608.
Mr. Hotchman?
Oh, mine's my name. It's John Hotchman. That's
Yeah, spelled
one word.
Jon.
Jon.
Jon. Yep.
And mine's easy.
Yeah. Watch
That's
aficionado.
it. Watch Aficionado. How we doing on time?
We're golden.
We're golden?
Yeah.
Damn.
We're
for a first episode?
Getting up to 42 minutes.
For a first episode,
Not
we got a lot
bad.
to say.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Do we
So how
need-
did you get into the watchmaking side? I know, your family's been into jewelry and watches with generations, right?
Yeah, I'm third generation.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm in it a long
so
time.
it's either you're doing it or you're doing it.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Fuck, if I would have said to my father, I want to go do X, I think he would have killed me. But I was 11 when I started working with him. And just started working on the bench, changing batteries, and then overhauls, and then to manufacturing, and distribution, and retail, and, here we are, 40-something years
Very
later.
cool.
When I tell people I just turned 50, so I tell people I'm doing this almost 40 years, they're like, now what were you, 2?
Almost.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, almost.
It was just
Yeah.
crazy. It's
So instead of like a Fisher Price set, like or a big wheel, you got like baby's first watch bench.
yeah, I was taking apart crap that I probably shouldn't have been taking apart. But
I did that a lot with radios.
I did it with watches.
Yeah,
so
look at me now.
Yeah, look at you now.
Yeah. Just a quick background. I am a sound engineer
There you go.
for
Well, they do
the
have
largest and the oldest microphone company. So I can't complain. And that's actually what we are recording on right now.
they actually do have an ABC book for watches for babies.
Yes, they do. I've seen it.
I know. I
Like A is for Audemars, B is for Breitling, C is for Cartier.
Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. My niece has it.
Oh, wait.
To my
D is
niece.
for DeWitt.
I don't remember the thing. No,
E
so it's
for
called
Ebel.
R is for Rolex, but then when you go to R inside the book, so it's called R is for Rolex is the title of the book, but when you go to R, it's like Richard Mille.
That just goes to show you how much of a pull that name has.
Yeah. Exactly.
R
They
is
should
for-
change. They
yeah.
should
Yeah,
change the
it's like saying
title.
Mercedes. Everybody in the world knows what Mercedes is.
So, Mr. Hotchman, give us a little bit of your background.
How far back do we want to go? No, I'm just
Well,
kidding.
no.
No, I'm kidding.
no,
It's-
no.
I
30-second
was kidding.
recap.
Yeah, 30-second recap
And give me
of your
15
life.
of it.
No, of course. Sure. So my job in high school, like part-time job, was at Rolex and Patek AD. So that's how I got into this. And I kind of worked in the industry on and off, and last major job I had in terms of like an international role was I was a watch specialist for Bonhams in New York. And then I've worked since then in Florida for a couple of gray market dealers, one vintage and one contemporary.
Nice. You like this business?
I think the grass is greener on the other side, regardless of what business you're in.
But you still have to water it.
Agreed.
Pardon?
Right,
You
you
still
have to water it.
Yeah.
Oh, of course,
You still have
sure.
to maintain it. You have to take care of it.
If you ask me right now, I fucking hate it. But I've been doing it for so long that it's autopilot.
How'd you get into collecting?
Being in the business, every time we bought something, I wanted to keep.
Yeah.
And you can't keep everything you buy. So at some point, you have to let things
Wait,
go.
you can't?
Well, you can, but you get to a point where your taste changes, your desires change. You want something else. You could be collecting divers of all sorts, and then one day you wake up and you say, okay,
I want a dress watch.
I want a dress watch. I want to dump all this crap. I want moon phase. I want triple calendar. I want something else.
I think I would agree with you until the first time you set a triple calendar up.
You know what I mean.
I know, I'm messing with you. Obviously. No, we've all been bitten by the bug. What about you,
Exactly.
John?
What?
How'd you get into the collecting side?
Oh, no, one of the first watches I bought myself was, which I still own, again, when prices were normal and human level, not stratospheric, was a vintage pre-Carrera Hoyer, the chronograph. You've seen it. That was co-signed by Turler. So that was the first watch, one of the first watches I bought myself. And again, it's 70 years old, something like that. And I was like, oh, I really like vintage.
Don't most people say their first watch was like a Casio
Right.
or like a Mickey Mouse watch, and I fell in love and it got me on the... This guy's first watch was a...
No, it wasn't the first watch. It was the first, one of the first watches I bought myself. Like a good watch. Yes, I bought myself a G-Shock too. But,
Well, everybody should own at least one G-Shock.
What was your first watch?
It was probably a mid to late 90s stainless steel Air King with an engine turn bezel and a silver dial.
Nice.
Yeah. And the reason I could tell you that much detail is because I worked for almost a year to pay that watch off, and I bought it cash.
You still have it?
No.
See what I mean?
And I kick myself. Yeah, no. It's so when I bought it for the wrong reason. I bought a Rolex because I want a Rolex. I wanted to be that guy. I was an idiot. I was in my teens. Yeah, stop raising your hand. I get it. Yeah, and I wanted to have the crown, like most people do. The good thing that came from that was that after I did buy one, I started learning, I started reading, and I started just falling in love with what watches, horology, watchmaking was. And yeah, that's really what kind of like set me off the deep end.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good piece to start with. So
What's your budget?
But
That's a problem. They see.
I know, and
That's
people
the
that
problem.
say, "Well, I don't have a budget," they lie.
Yeah. Everybody has a budget.
no, there are some people that don't have budgets, but they
Well,
live in a different world.
yeah, not ours.
No.
First serious watch I bought. It's a crazy story. It's a Rolex sub.
Okay.
I had a customer come in the store, and the watch was not working, and I had given him an estimate of $600 to repair. We're talking about, I was 16 when this happened. Okay, and he says, "Oh my God, $600. That's a lot of money." And like the smart ass that I was back then, I said, "Okay, if you don't want to fix it, I'll give you the $600 for this watch." And he says,
"Did you buy a sub for $600?"
And he says, "Okay." I looked at my father, and I said, "Can I have $600?"
Yeah.
So my father gives me the $600, which at that time it took me what felt like forever
Yep.
to pay him back
Yeah.
the $600.
Yeah.
So
I am.
I fixed the watch.
I hope you did.
I wear the watch.
So, what's the reference?
It was a 1680,
Ah, jeez, I knew it.
and I
I
wore the
knew it.
watch for about 3 years,
Oh, okay.
and then I sold the watch.
Doesn't that hurt when you say that? Because mine hurts.
And then to discover that there was a period of time where Rolex stopped making the sub for like a year.
It was a year, yeah. It was that transitional year.
They stopped making the sub.
Yeah.
And the value of that watch tripled.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, I swear to you, I wanted to shoot myself thinking, what in the hell did I do?
Okay.
I still miss that watch.
Yeah, but you have a good story.
That was my
No,
story.
you have a good story.
Yep.
So,
Here's the thing, though. Nobody has the crystal ball because in the 80s.
oh, if that was the case, I would have taken out a loan and bought every single sub I could have
But,
5 years ago.
but in the 80s, the hottest Rolex was vintage Oyster Princes. Sorry,
the square
Oyster
ones?
Princes.
Oyster
Rolex Princes.
quartz.
Rolex Princes.
Oh,
Were the hottest thing. Now, you can give them away.
Yeah.
That's still the only movement
nobody
that
wanted-
Rolex
nobody-
made that was squared, wasn't it?
Sorry.
That was the only squared movement that those princes, right?
Yeah, I don't think they made
I don't think
anything
any.
else.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, no. The reason I thought of Oyster is because now it's all Oyster cases, right?
Yeah, everybody wants a
Nobody
steel
wants an
pro
Oyster
model.
case, right?
Everybody
So
wants a steel pro
again, you
model.
mentioned the triple calendar moon phase. The Oyster version of that watch is worth more than the non-Oyster version, even though the Oyster or the non-Oyster version is 2 millimeters larger, and it's more like modern size.
Right, but I think a lot of the vintage guys, the vintage collectors out there, are not really worried about the size as much as
what it is.
can I get my hands on X?
Yeah, if
Sure.
I offer like a hardcore vintage collector a deadbeat, a Rolex deadbeat, do you think they're not going to mortgage their house to get me that money?
Of course.
Take out another loan on that car, anything to get me that?
100%.
Yeah, because I know I would.
100%.
I would.
Now knowing what we know,
Yeah, now.
not knowing
No.
30 years ago.
Oh no, of course not. Well, the whole thing was Daytonas. They couldn't sell Daytonas, right?
They were giving that crap
yeah.
away. That Value 72 movement was a piece of crap, which really wasn't a piece of crap, but nobody wanted it.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted what's now called a Paul Newman dial, the exotic dial. They would come that way from the factory, and then this is the age of when Rolex dealers actually had Rolex dials
Yeah.
in the safe, and people would be like, no, switch out and put a regular dial. I don't want this with these Art Deco looking numerals and whatever.
Well, that's actually a good question. What do you guys think of all these new? Well, I don't want to say just Rolex, but it's mostly Rolex that have these one-off pieces with like the leopard print and not a rainbow. Not
the
that, but
leopard.
even more. Yeah, stuff like that.
So I was selling those back in 2008, 2009. I was getting 3-4 a week.
Jeez.
Okay, we used to call it the Elton John. we didn't call it the Leopard because back in 08, I don't even know how. I was on 47th Street and somebody referred to it as an Elton John. I said, "What's an Elton John?" It's like that thing that you have in your hand. I'm like,
That makes sense.
okay, I didn't know it was called that, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it
that
makes
makes
sense.
sense that he would wear something like that. Exotic stuff like that. I wish I had that now.
Yeah. Well, what about that stuff? For example, AP, those new multicolor APs that came out. Have you seen these?
I've seen it. I don't know.
Have you
how
seen the DJ one?
I
That
don't know
one that
how
has like VU meters.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It looks like Tetris.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking, but the AP that they made, the musical one, the music one,
Which one?
the music one that they did on the
That has the bars.
that has the bars.
Yeah,
No, I'm
like the
talking about
DJ
the
meters,
the
yeah.
new APs with all the colored stones.
Oh, the two
Oh
sets.
yeah.
that.
Yeah, but those are like there are two sets of 10 watches. So I mean,
Yeah, but they're still out.
They're
no,
out.
I understand, but
Who is that for? Who's buying
oh,
that?
they already sold it. I'm sure they were
Yeah,
pre-sold.
I'm sure. Yeah, but they
I feel like I'm a loud enough person that I could probably pull one of those off.
Dude, I'll pay you to wear one of those.
Like
Out
the
in
blue
public.
one? Like the normal blue one?
No, I'm talking
Like the
about
hot pink? I'll rock the hot pink.
one.
I'll rock the hot pink.
I
Oh,
wear
okay,
pink.
but-
Oh, yeah.
normal-
Pink's
but-
the new black, man.
But a more normal looking watch. Who's the target market for $450,000 chiming Omega Speedmaster?
I don't know, but the dial is sexy as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. That
But who's the target market for that?
I have no
Well,
idea.
who's the target market for that JLC, that gyro tourbillon?
That's
Okay.
high horology. Though.
Okay, I get it, but it's under the same premise. There's only a handful of people that would actually
Suit.
suit. Yeah.
And I appreciate high horology because I'm in it. But the average Joe, puts on a watch, looks at it and says, "Oh my God, this looks really nice." Not
Yeah.
really knowing what's under the hood.
Yeah, well, I can put on a Philippe de Four Simplicity and walk out, and nobody will know what it is.
Nobody would even touch
But
you.
if I'm wearing a Presidential, a day date,
They're going to cut your hand
yeah, I'm
off.
going to cut my hands off.
Yep.
You're only gonna wear Simplicity? Come on, go for the Grand Sonnerie. Go for like the full Philippe de Four.
No.
That's overkill.
No, yeah.
Even though, again, nobody really knows what that is.
Yeah.
No, or what we can go Daniel's watch.
Or Daniel's
Yeah.
watch.
Or I'm not calling it lesser, but Roger W. Smith or any of the master horologers that nobody knows who they are.
But these are now, you're going into the boutique realm. You're
Yeah,
going
now-
into
now
the
we're
deep
going
collector
down
hole.
A rabbit hole
Yeah.
that has no end.
Yeah. We started off of like, why would it be a good idea to make a 39 millimeter Datejust with a really weird bracelet and call it a Pearl Master? Okay, and it sells.
It sold.
It sold.
It sold a lot.
Yeah.
But
But
Rolex has
why would
always
AP?
done. But Rolex has always done interesting or different or whatever term you want to use things, right? Again, my favorite day date.
Did you just really say that the most boring company in horology has always made interesting pieces?
No, I said they have made, not always. They have made interesting pieces.
Past tense.
Past tense. Okay.
Right. For example, again, as you know, my favorite dial ever on a day date is the Fossil dial.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but they don't do that anymore.
Yeah. You could get maybe a meteorite. Although that new, the coral blue one.
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous.
They should bring back the onyx dial, the
Yes.
malachite
Right,
dial,
that's what I'm saying.
the
They used to
lapis
make
dial,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They used to make all these very interesting,
natural stone dials. Bring that back.
Well, they kind of did, like, wet their foot again with all these new OPs. They wanted to see if it worked.
Listen, I'm not saying
did. They
I'm
did.
not saying they have to go back to the 50s and make those, and
The
go-
Stella dials, man, those
The
were
Stella
amazing.
dials were cool.
Those were amazing.
Right,
I think
but at the
that's
same-
what
but I'm
they
not
were
saying-
trying to go for.
Yeah,
here.
could you imagine? I have the new coral red OP.
Yes.
Could you imagine that as a Stella dial? 10, 15, 20 years from now, that it starts cracking, that you get all those like spider webs.
The new dials will never spider,
know, I
crack,
know,
patina,
I know.
age,
Yeah,
nothing.
because to them that's a flaw.
Correct. So if you send them the watch and they swap it out for you,
New dial.
dial, and then you want to...
And you do not get the old one back.
Okay,
And-
the trunk of that car is completely gone.
Yeah, we are witnessing the rear of this vehicle is
Gone.
down the road by...
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Pay no attention to the men with the microphones.
I know, right? We're good.
Yeah.
We're going slowly anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, but Rolex, nobody's asking Rolex to go ahead and get stern dials and have them
The
make a
three-
cloisonné and
Oh,
enamel
look at that
again,
one. Wow.
like in the 50s. I'm not saying that either.
I am. I would love
I would love
a
that.
40 millimeter day date with a Stella dial.
No, not Stella, cloisonné.
Oh.
That's my wife calling for the
Where are
second
you?
time. From her.
I promise I'm not going to spend money.
I
Do you
know.
guys get that warning? Like when they know I'm going out to all these different watch events with my friends, like you better not come back with another watch.
Oh, yeah, she says that to me all the time.
Yeah. Like, honey, look, I got your paddleboard.
I was wearing a watch one day. I went to work, and we got some white straps. So I swap out the strap. I come home, and she says, "Did you get a new watch?" No, this is the same watch. I just changed the strap. Oh, I really like it. But before I changed the strap, she hated it.
What
but
was
after I changed the Meistersinger,
Oh, okay.
well, with
What
the
strap
blue,
did you put? Oh, with the blue went to white?
with the blue dials, I put the
Ah.
white strap.
That's
and
very
now-
Miami of you.
Yeah. I know. That's why I love Miami. I gave up New York for Miami.
Speaking of which,
Well,
I
we
saw
have
the
better
yellow one
weather.
you posted.
We have better weather.
I saw the yellow
Yes.
Meistersinger. That looks cool. That's
The
very
yellow,
Miami
that's
too.
a limited edition. That they only made 50 of those, and I happen to have one of them.
Yeah, that's very
So-
Miami too.
That's very Miami.
Yeah.
Yep. Black case, yellow dial.
I think this is where you put in where to contact you for that.
Oh, absolutely. The Watch Aficionado. Call me, email me, smoke signal, thewatchaficionado.com,
Carry a pigeon.
info at the Watch Aficionado. Instagram
Pony
is
Express.
the Watch Aficionado.
There you go.
Google my name. I'm all over the place. You'll find me.
Yeah. Pay no attention to that arrest record, though, right?
Yeah, no, skip over the arrest record.
No,
Find
we're
me-
good guys. We're good guys.
Find me elsewhere.
Yeah.
But hey, thank you guys for this.
It's my pleasure.
Amazing.
This is a great idea.
One of many.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we're going to record another one after I call my wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna
happy
call my
happy
wife.
happy life.
Yeah, 100%. And then we're going to record another one.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right. Peace out, guys. Till the next one.
Take care, y'all.
Bye.